Can you imagine having the responsibility of keeping track of how many people there are in the world? Why is it important to know how many people there are and where they are located? In today's video, I will answer both questions. Hi and welcome back. The topic for today's biology episode is human population. Lesson 4.1 Human Population. Objectives: identify how the birth rate and death rate affect the rate at which a population changes. Compare the age structure of rapidly growing, slow growing, and no growth countries. Explain the relationship between a population and the environment. World population. In most countries, a census is taken every 10 years. Among other things, this information provides a picture of how many people there are, their economic condition, and where they live. These figures are the basis for demography, the study of human population size, density and distribution, movement, and its birth and death rates. What is the history of population growth for humans? As you can see in the graph, this summarizes how world human population has grown since the 1800s. The graph indicates that until the 1800s, human population growth remained fairly slow. Since the 1930s, growth population has grown rapidly, reaching 6 billion in 1999. In 2002, the human population was growing at a rate of 1.3 million people per year. What factors affect growth of human population? During the past century, humans have eradicated disease such as smallpox. They have developed methods for producing more food. Infant mortality rate has decreased and technological developments have improved the delivery of clean water. When these factors are accounted for, people live longer and are able to produce offspring that live long enough to produce offspring, hence a population growth. Calculating growth rate. There are a number of factors that determine population growth rates. These are birth, deaths, immigration, and emigration. Birth rate is the number of live births per 1,000 population in a given year. Death rate is the number of deaths per 1,000 population in a given year. You can calculate a country's population growth rate. For convenience and because immigration and emigration rates are not always accurate, this formula is often stated as birth rate minus death rate equals population growth rate, or PGR. If the birth rate of a population equals its death rate, then the population growth rate is 0. If the rate is 0, that doesn't mean the population isn't changing. Rather, it means that the new individuals enter the population by birth and immigration at the same rate the individuals are leaving by death and emigration the population. The effect of positive growth rate. Unless the growth rate becomes negative, the population continues to grow, but just not as rapidly as it did before. Doubling time. Doubling time is the time needed for a population to double in size. The time it takes for a population to double varies depending on the current population and growth rate. A country that has a slow doubling time is sometimes categorized as a developed country. One with a rapid doubling time may refer to as a developing country. Age structure. Age structure refers to the proportions of the population that are different age levels. Based on information for population counts, an age structure graph has been constructed for every country in the world. Look at the age structure graph in figure 4.11. An age structure graph can tell you approximately how many males and females there are in a population and how many people are there at each age level. Ecology and growth. Sometimes a population grows more rapidly than the available resources can handle. Resources that are needed for life, such as food and water, become scarce or contaminated. The amount of waste produced by a population becomes difficult to dispose of properly. These conditions can lead to stress on current resources and contribute to the spread of disease that affect the stability of human populations both now and to come. Review. Demography is the study of population characteristics such as growth rate, age structure, and movement of individuals. Birth rate, death rate, immigration, emigration, doubling time, and age structures differ considerable among different countries. There are uneven population growth patterns throughout the world. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye!